territory. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Madden 19. I don't know what you thought you was
whether it's
doing.
zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Booker on first down. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down, here's Keenum. He's got it, the tight end, Jeff Hireman. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because, you know those defensive ends, they're like in a spring stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play. They're holding to no game.
We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Running again, and again it's Booker. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Keenum now to throw. And he's got Hireman. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
I was falling overhead.
Royce Freeman, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now McManus on to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Going up top. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Adam Gotsis in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. On third down, here's Kamara. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up fourth down.
But once again, a good example of situational football. That was third and very long, so you know they were guarding against the pass. And when they decided to run the ball, that was okay. Whatever yardage they picked up, as long as they didn't get to the first down marker.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. It put their defense in a really tough spot.
The drive starts with Devontae Booker.
I missed it.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Working from the gun, Keenum. And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. Sheldon Rankins coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. Back deep for the Saints is Ted Ginn. And this will be taken at the 13. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, CD, regular season inching closer. You know, looking at the ledger of the games, we'll just stick with the NFC right now, but it starts with a bang. Atlanta at Philly on the 6th.
How about the last 2 teams to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl head-to-head to start the season? The Falcons, they didn't win it. Philadelphia did. And then how about this for a second game? San Francisco at Minnesota. In normal years, it doesn't get as much attention, but how about now? Jimmy Garoppolo leading the 49ers to take on now Kirk Cousins' Minnesota Vikings.
Anything else there from the NFC Week 1 catching your eye?
Well, I think the Dallas Cowboys at Carolina, that definitely does, because the Cowboys are trying to get back to the playoffs. Dak Prescott, full season of Ezekiel Elliott, and of course, number 1, the big man, Cam Newton, will welcome them to Charlotte. And to finish things off, the last game of the season openers, the Los Angeles Rams, last year's revelation, taking on John Gruden's Oakland Raiders. How about that?
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Throwing now is Breeze. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Shane Ray. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. On second down, here's Breeze. He throws it, he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
He hits his target, left side, Watson. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and throw the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
And Ging's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Breeze now on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
We can swap it out.
Benjamin Watson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Man, you nigga Fabian got that diesel when you break it up, it smells like coffee. Good shit. That nigga said he about to leave. I'm gonna grab a hat from him tomorrow. What you think I should give him?
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Yeah, I think he's going on vacation.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Labor Day or something.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
First down throw, Keenum. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
There wasn't no smoke.
A gain of 6 there on first.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Right here.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A second down carry for Booker. And he'll fight forward about the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. On first down, Keenum. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. You know what? We got a second. I did want to take a look back to the Hall of Fame inductions. Took place in Canton on August 4th. And what stood out to you from the ceremonies, from the speeches that you heard?
Well, for me, beside the speeches, just remembering their careers, I really flashed back at how much I enjoyed watching Brian Dawkins play. And his speech was terrific as well. Robert, Dr. Doom Brazil. with the Houston Oilers. Absolutely loved him as a player. And Jerry Kramer had to wait so long with the Green Bay Packers. For him to get in, I thought was terrific, and I can't wait for next year. First ballot eligible guys, Tony Gonzalez, Ed Reed, and Champ Bailey. That's a strong class.
Another star-studded cast. The Broncos on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Keenum. And able to find Deshaun Hamilton complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A huge play there for Denver. 43 yards.
The well-executed slant routes are based on timing, and that one was hit just right. Ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, right to the receiver. He catches it on the run, and you saw the end result. Big-time run after catch. They love those rack yards.
From the red zone now, Keenum. And that is incomplete. There defensively to break that one
out there even when I'm on the other nigga.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On 2nd and 10, Keenum. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Yeah, my play was like that last play. He ain't like that no more.
Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Throwing again is Keenum. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they
y'all better get your asses
on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Keenum throwing once more.
Fuck.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jake Butt, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Now McManus on to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll. Again, it's Camaro. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Sammy! Set. Got it!
Chiefs leaves this one with Kamara. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
You motherfucker,
and a nifty
yo.
return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Finds his man, Watson over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 49 yards.
Once I saw the safety do some other shit, I think,
this thing up.
you make so much move with the safeties, yo. I be like you like me. I'm safety linebackers.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. This will be taken short. They nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. So now we'll look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the 2nd half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll hand off to Booker. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Throwing on 1st down is Keenum. And his throw here is incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. Well, CD, in a couple of weeks we can make our Super Bowl predictions, but for right now, I want to get your AFC Division Champion predictions. Who do you have?
All right, let's start in the AFC East. It's New England. Do we need to say any more?
No, I don't think so. I don't think there's a challenger behind them in that division right now.
That tends to cover. Miami believes that they can be. Buffalo will be starting over with a new quarterback. So will the Jets. How about the AFC South? I'm going to give you a surprise there. I think Houston comes back and reclaims their crown and moves ahead of Jacksonville and Tennessee, who were both in the playoffs last year. The good health of Deshaun Watson, J.J. Watt, Whitney Merciless, Houston in a surprise pick.
All right, how about the West? The West is always intriguing. Who are you taking there?
One of the better divisions in football. John Gruden's back in Oakland. Kansas City has a new quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. Denver has a new quarterback in Case Keenum, plus a terrific defense. I think the L.A. Chargers ride away with this division crown. Philip Rivers has to get it done. Somewhat approaching the twilight of his career. And I love their pass rush with Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram.
And in the North, I'm guessing you're going Steelers.
I think I have to go the Pittsburgh Steelers. Everyone else has big question marks. The Steelers have Big Ben, and they're really upset about the way 2017 ended when they lost to Jacksonville in the playoffs.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. On 1st, again, they go with Booker. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys?
Booker coughs it up. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Ooh, he punched that
nigga
in the
mouth. At this stage of the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but boy, you wanted to change it. Let's get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
And now he punched the ball and he hit him with his shoulder.
More disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him an opportunity.
And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Domatop Peko breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head and that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And now running right through it.
Me little nigga.
There goes Mark Ingram. Past the 20. 10.
Let's go.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Ingram.
Dad, look at my dad. Bitch, dad. Hey. Yeah, that nigga used it something. I don't even know what it said. It said used it something though. I think it's stiff. I juke and I hit the stiff arm.
For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
They had me. It was just too much for him. And I ain't hit turbo till after I finished the move. So that's why I had that burst.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here.
I think it was killing the preseason game.
It comes out to the 25-yard line.
He was playing running back and receiver and kick
to come
return.
back out onto the field, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside.
He probably don't do too much this year. The next year he won't really do
that again.
And so much emphasis placed on
don't play with 50. Yo, 56 and 51, the Hawaiian nigga. 56, the black nigga that's fast. The Hawaiian nigga slow, but he hit hard as a bitch.
That's difficult for a team to handle.
Thank you. Oh, we both fucked up. I undercut. I hit triangle and down instead of hitting up. But I was trying to hurry up, but I already be running back.
Too much trying to get it out to his receiver.
Hit this way.
Ends up falling to the
I hit
ground
this way.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him for a loss of 10.
His face kind of nice.
And it'll be 4th and long. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Here's Marquette King now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on it away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Oh, shifty.
Whoa. They got two different running backs there.
Give him 52 yards on the ground. He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run.
Nigga got
shows the explosiveness we all knew.
Nigga already got like
all right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't you? We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks it.
Oh, I should have did nothing.
7-yard line. Darian Stewart there to bring him down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack.
Oh my
goodness! Not come back on your heels.
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On third down, Mark Ingram. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Here's Breeze. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Let's get it. Hey. Yo, these niggas nice. He fast, the other nigga powerful.
And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
They both fast and powerful. He was more agile. The other nigga more powerful, straight ahead. But their tackles and break tackles, they're the same.
Lutz now to kick this one away.
And the blocking is great. Whew.
This is taken.
I ain't gonna lie, it ain't even me, it's the blocking.
Able to power through. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told.
Man, I ain't really got to do too much. I just got to slow down and stay in balance, control my body, and stay in the lane.
And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I've been telling my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
Ooh.
No way.
Yo, 43 was I was trying to kill you, yo.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen,
there
gotta be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
So in Saints territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the handoff, this is Booker. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Keenum, flush to his right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Oh, and now he bowls it over. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 30. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper. And a first down.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time first down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the fourth quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That's caught by Meredith right side. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Flex round! Flex round! Let's go!
From the shotgun, here's Barrett. And an alley to run. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They shakes him off, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Shane Ray in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. That one looks like he'll throw here. Pitch here, left side, Thomas. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, 100 yards now for the day.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw. Deep down. It got his man complete.
I thought I had it.
It's a big play. Keenum to Thomas. And even 50 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely.
That time I stayed straight, but I should have did what I did last time.
Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing now is Keenum. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. And the Saints signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Keenum now on 2nd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Here's Keenum. And that is
That's what
incomplete.
use a SWAT.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense,
43 the
you're
whole
trying to
time.
figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle,
Ain't
it could
no
be in the
gaps, nigga.
seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. It's caught inside the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Marshall, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy.
Damn door ajar,
Because
nigga.
with
Shut
a lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it.
And the Saints pressure gets it. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game.
That was a good game, though.